Hello Internet! Colorful Artie's back to bring you another episode of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons Cursed. In the last episode, we finally got the flippers so we can swim now, and we made it to Mount Cuckoo. And in this episode, we will be returning to Subrosa so we can get the next power for the Rod of Seasons. So we're getting, spatially, we're pretty close to the fourth dungeon. However, we still have quite a ways to go till we actually enter it. And we're going to do a few side quest things along the way as well, so I'll probably make this into 2 videos before actually entering the 4th dungeon. So you'll notice, as soon as we enter Subrosa, these guys steal our feather. What's that? It's so weird. I'll trade you this ore for it. Thanks. I didn't say yes. They're jerks. You got Fool's Ore, but that's no good. Get your feather back. So, Fool's Ore is interesting. You actually can swing it like it's your sword, and I think you can actually damage enemies with it, but we don't get to keep it. We gotta find our feather. Let's go bury some treasure. Make sure no one sees us. If anyone does, run. And they're staring right at me while they were saying that, and they didn't notice me. These guys don't have the best eyesight. So remember how we had to follow Rosa to Subrosa without her seeing us? We have to do the same thing in here, except we can't let either of these guys see me. So it's a bit harder like that. There are also more screens to go through. You'll probably mess up on this a few times your first playthrough, but it's not too hard once you get the hang of it. Yeesh. Nice thing is that I think they can only see directly in front of them. And for some reason they can't see over these clumps of clay. And we can walk in lava. At least that lava. Actually, I wonder, is that actually lava? Or is it like water but with like sunlight reflecting on it? Because I've always wondered, is Subrosa like just a different land? Or is it like literally underground so there's no sky? I always thought it was just underground, that there was no sky, just lava, but... Oh, maybe there actually is, like, a sun in Subrosa. And it's like perma-sunset. I don't know. And that's the last place. Alright. So we go on to this screen, and... That's good, come on, let's go find more treasure. And they buried it in a conspicuously marked spot. How fortunate for us. Just to get up, and we get Rock's feather back, and now we also lose the Fool's Ore. Unfortunate, but whatever. So you can actually keep coming back to their house, and they'll keep burying stuff. And, like, if you are willing to follow them without letting them see you over and over again, you can actually get various prizes, like, I think gaseous seeds, rupees, and maybe rains? I'm not sure. Yeah, you can get rains, I know that much. And you'll also notice that if you check the map, we're in yet another different part of Subrosa. We are in the lower west corner, southwest. And yes, we will be entering that building. I just want to show off something up here. This is the Persian Graveyard. It's very tiny. And most importantly, there is a sunken ship in the sand. That was great. Arr, the ship's bow is in the desert. That means... So we actually will be seeing this guy much later in the run. You have to do a side quest involving the pirates after the 6th dungeon. However, you can't really do anything with them now. Also, the pirates' music in this is really good. This music. Useless fools, can't someone find me, Belle? Aye, you? Arr, har, har, don't be silly, you ain't an experienced adventurer yet. And if you haven't at least proven your adventuring skills by seeing the inside of them ruins, I've no use for ye. How long do they plan on staying here? Okay, if we talk to this guy. Now, how'd that go again? Pay attention to what he does. He's not randomly closing shelves. This is actually something you need to memorize. Not right now, but later on in the game. Aye, that's it. Nothing. Forget it. Har har har. You actually will need to memorize which shelves you need to push in. Fortunately, it's the exact same every time you play the game, so if you memorize it once, you'll memorize it for all the playthroughs. So we actually have not been through this portal yet. We're in a strange underground area. If we hit that switch, you'll never guess where we pop up. Horon Village. That's right. So now we've got a nice little shortcut into Subrosa. And let's check up on Bittern and Blossom. Alright. Rome is still recovering from his sickness. Now, if I want that... Okay, yeah, I still have my iron pot. So there are a lot of cool underground shortcuts for Subrosa, since cutting through Subrosa takes much less time than cutting through the mainland, since you'll notice Subrosa is nowhere near as big as the mainland. So we could go back that way, but why would we? We still need to go to the Temple of Seasons, get the next season, and wow, I stink. This time we're gonna go through an underground passageway. Whee! Ouch! I'm sorry, Link. This is kind of where Oracle of Seasons turns much more into like a platformer, where you have to do tricky jumps involving Rock's Feather. And if we go down this way, we get another gaseous seed. And we're in the next part. Okay, that second jump is a lot trickier than it looks. You will land in the lava quite a bit from that. And on that note, we now learn the power of spring. I am the spirit of spring. Rock hard buds bloom in spring. It is a season of discovery. To think I can add my power of the hero to the... I can't talk today. The Rod of Seasons has been blessed with a spring dew. Climb atop a stump to call forth spring. So, spring is probably one of the simplest of all the seasons. Basically, it just makes flowers bloom in spring, so... In any other season, they'll be like rock hard, you can't do anything with them, can't get past them, but in spring you can cut them down. Also, some of the flowers, when they bloom in spring, can rocket you upwards, which is needed in quite a few areas. And also, one thing that they did not mention... when you make it spring, water tends to flood. So there's like a piece of part in a Spool Swamp where there's normally coral completely surrounding it, there's no way to get past, but in spring the coral will disappear because the water floods over it. And also, another use for Pegasus Seeds. When you have Pegasus Seeds on, you can jump a bit farther. You can now jump over 2 squares as opposed to just 1, which is very nice. And also, we're gonna pay a visit to the Subversion Market, because I want to buy this. It's a shiny and has member's card on it. I don't know, I'll trade it for 5 ore chunks. Just enough. So now we are a member card. We now have the town shop member card from Holodrum, so if we go to the Horon Village shop, we can actually go into the back where they sell extra stuff. One of them is pretty much necessary for beating the game, and then the other 2 stuff is just filler. This right here is the Subversion Smithy. If we get a certain kind of ore in this, we can make a better shield. And you'll also need to go there for the Pirates side quest later on. And shoot, I forgot to go on a date with Rosa. Oh well. Basically, there's another keyhole in this area. And if you're with Rosa, you can get a gaseous seed. It's not that important. If I had all the ingredients, I could treat you to a tasty soup, but not without a fine iron pot that's been well seasoned. Hey, that pot! It's just what I need. A pot like that would make great soup. Leave it to me. Sure thing, you're the chef. Yes! Leave it to me, just wait. Tink, clank, plop, blurp. That's it! The lava and iron create a harmony of flavors. Your lava soup is ready. It's molten hot. Oh boy, lava's my favorite kind of soup. Just be warned, kids, lava soup will burn your tongue. And probably melt your mouth. But in all seriousness, if they had a soup called lava soup and like it wasn't actually lava, I'd try that. I like soup. So we went briefly to the west part of Subrosa, but there's nothing we can really do there right now. That's kind of where you're supposed to go at, like, the very end of the game. In the meantime, we need to go back to Mount Cuckoo. There's more stuff to do there. Alright, this is taking a while. So, jump, jump! So there are quite a few spots in the game where the ability to jump further with Pegasus Seeds can actually cause you to, like, almost sequence break a little bit. But they're super tough to pull off. Alright. So now that we've got the power of Sprint on our side... Oh yeah, this is Moosh. Sniff, sniff, there's a spring banana tree up there, but until the rock flowers bloom in spring, I can't climb to it. Can nothing be done? So yeah, basically that's telling you need to go to Subrosa to get the power of spring. Flying Cuckoo, flaps when held, otherwise it's dangerous. So what you need to do here is use the power burst to pick up the Flying Cuckoo and then mash the heck out of the A button. Otherwise you'll sink like a rock. Thank you. Oh, great. A bat cavern. Oh, come on! That stupid bat forced me to use my magic potion. Alright. And we got a spring banana. It sure smells sweet. But I don't like bananas, so we'll give them to Moosh. He seems to like them. You brought me a spring banana. Is it for me? I happily accept. So tasty. That was great. I am Moosh. You fed me, so I'll help you. I'll give you a ride anywhere. That's a lie. He will not go to Sunken City because it's too wet. Tap A to hover or hold it to save power for a ground pound. But water is my weakness. The shallow stuff is one thing, but I can't take deep water, so be careful. So yeah, don't go near deep water if you're on Moosh. You can't even fly over it. He'll just, like, get petrified with fear and sink. In fact, I will demonstrate. Yep. Don't go near water with Moosh. Naturally, he will not go into Sunken City. Yeah, you'll notice that flower is in bloom. If we enter that when we're not on Moosh, it will rocket us upwards. Alright, I can float if you tap A. If you move as I float, you can fly across pits. Try it. So yeah, good luck getting past this without Moosh. This is where if you're not good at tapping A, getting Moosh as your main pet is not a good thing. And we get the Dragon Key. That's the key to the 4th dungeon. So if we wanted, we could enter the 4th dungeon pretty soon, but we want to do some side quest stuff first. And also at this point, Moosh is... Oh, what? What happened to all my bombs? What the heck happened to all my bombs? I don't remember using them. Ow. Get away, Tektite. I just remembered that thing's name, it's a Tektite. Ooh, need that. Alright, guess I'm using the shovel to try to find some bombs. Because apparently I'm out! I have no idea how I ran out of all... Oh, I know how I ran out of bombs. Those kids took them all. No, I don't need hearts. Yay, bombs. Hey, Moosh did not disappear. I forget... Oh yeah, that's right. This is very dangerous. And also, for our playthrough, completely unnecessary, but I like to show off, so... Basically, climbing up this way will give you a bigger ring box. So you can carry 3 rings at a time, but you can still only have 1 equipped. Get away, grass deekers. Alright, yeah, up here, get out your boomerang, because you're about to face blue Wolfoses. They have a ridiculous amount of HP, and they can kill you in 2 hits. Fortunately, if you die to them, you spawn right here. If they double team you, then that's trouble. Okay. Just ignore them, because they take like 20 hits apiece to kill. At least that's what it feels like. And Red Goron. It's so nice of you to come all the way out here just to see me. Since you did, shall I make it so you can carry more rings? Why not? Then let me see your box. Do this here, that there, and okay, I'm done. You got a bigger ring box. It can hold more rings. So the main point of having a bigger ring box is you can carry free rings around, so you can kind of choose which one you equip without having to go all the way back to Horon Village. Gotta love the Goron music. And if we climb to the top of the Goron mountain, it's Big Goron. I'm all stuck up. It's so cold. Do you have anything that could warm a body up? Oh, that smells good. Could I have that soup? Sure. Glug glug. It's a harmony of flavors. Thanks to you, I'm all better. Take this as a symbol of my gratitude. You got the Goron vase as thanks for the soup. It's a very nice vase. So all this is doing is basically progressing the trading side quest. I'm actually pretty close to getting to the end of it. But before we do, if we go down here, well, it will actually take us to the bottom of the mountains. And there's really only two things down here. If we go this way, there's a sequence of rocks, and in the center of that is a gaseous seed plot. That's actually a pretty good gaseous seed plot. You can tend to get some pretty rare rings if you use that one, but that's still not the best. The best one in the game is right here, and I have absolutely no idea how in the world you would be expected to find that, but it's there. That can give you class 5 rings, and it's one of, I think, 2 plots in the entire game that can. And also, if you go down here, it's Natsu Prairie. It's pretty bad game design. And you know what? Why not? I'll plant a gaseous seed there. Alright. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna warp back to Sunken City, and I think we're gonna break the video off there, just because we still have a bit more to go until we reach the 4th dungeon, and I don't want to make this like a 40-minute video. So I'm Colorful Artie, hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, and God bless.